So, at first there was 2 things, now there's 3 things. I forgot to press record. Or to, like, restart it up. Because I know that you've already seen the previous. Now, that leads into the second thing. I went to go eat something because I was hungry, and as one does, you eat pizza because it's fitting for this area. So I had pizza. As far as I'm aware, I'm not allergic to anything. Especially, like, I've eaten pizza before plenty of times from this place, plenty of times. For some reason, I have, like, this sort of hive/rash thing forming around my mouth. That's a thing. We're gonna find out how bad that is. It's a little itchy, but that's about it. If it's bad, the video will end soon. If it's not, we're gonna keep on going. Was it third thing, which also ties into the first thing now. My main goal is to find the CDs, of which I found a few before I presented you with this monstrosity of an explanation. I've gotten, I think it's 5, so I have 11 more. I'm about to go into Monty Golf to get one. I wish I would have pressed record, but I didn't. My main concern is Monty might still be in this area. 4, 5. There it is. I knew you were here. Is he here? Oh, you're all the way down there. Come on, collect it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Alright, Freddy, we're out of here. That's all we needed. Ignore the coughing. It's congestion, not an allergic reaction. Okay, okay, alright. It's good. It's good. We're leaving. We're leaving. No other reason to be in here. Just needed my CD. We collected it. We're gone. I'm trying to do them in, like, batches. Because I have a guide up. I do not just know where these are. I am not that good. No, I have my guide up. Alright, don't be suspicious. I'm just gonna go right on in here. Fantastic. Alright, there should be a CD somewhere in here. Help me out, Freddy. Help me find the CD. Where it be, buddy? Where it be? There it be. By the strange-looking drink dispenser. Or I guess technically that's for ice, right? It looks like it'd be for ice. I could have swore that that was a flashlight charge thing. The first time I saw it, it's not. It's really not. Alright, next one. Phaser Blast. It's in here somewhere. I'm looking specifically for a trophy area. Oh, here it is. This is what I was looking for. I was looking for the trophy display. I didn't realize it'd be back here. I kept looking over there. My bad. I was so close yet so far. Alright. That makes that one. Our next one is... We're on the wall, buddy, and that's a no way. That's a no-way-no. We don't like that. The next one's in Roxy's Raceway. There's actually 2 in Roxy's Raceway. I think one of them is in her saloon area, and the other one is the one that we've already found. In like, that little race car area. Oh! I didn't mean to press that. Oops. Because I know this is a lot of jumps and cuts, but please just bear with me. We are almost done. It won't be too much longer and we'll be finished. We just have... Damn, you're so creepy back there, Freddy. Alright. Let me enter. We're almost done. Just a few more to go. Just a few more to go. Instead of going over there, we come over here, I think. Plus there's a present. And I don't mind grabbing this present. At least, I think this is where we're supposed to be going. I thought I heard something. It's nothing. We're fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, the Roxy Pinata. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm pretty sure it's in here somewhere. Pretty sure. It wasn't there, though. Maybe it is on the other side. You know, it might actually be on the other side. Well. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Right? Yeah, there it is. I almost left without it. Hello. Let me collect. Thank you. Let me just say, this version of her, very cute. I prefer this version. Somewhere in one of these areas, there is a CD. Which one, I do not know. Not that one. There's a recharge station back here, so I don't need to freak out. Just because my power is getting low. Oh, here it is. Thank you. Once again, I am unfortunately reminded of how short I am. Freddy. Freddy, hide me. Freddy, hide me. And unfortunately for us, we are not done in this location yet. Unfortunately for us, we still have to go all the way back here. However, it's honestly, like, really safe once you get past this door. You do have a recharge station somewhere back here, right? Am I mistaken by that? I thought he had a recharge station in here. I might have been a little more careful using him if I knew he didn't have a recharge station. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. What we need is all the way back here. Bop! There we go. There's one of those picture things we were talking about. And our lovely little lady. Look how cute she is. Maybe Vanessa. Because I think there's one over here is where it's saying. Yep, inside the mouth. Inside the mouth of the Kraken? Also, are you my picture? You're not. One of these is eventually going to be my picture. Is it this one? This looks familiar. Oh yeah, I remember that shrimp back. I remember that shrimp back. Is this it? There we go. Where are you, Freddy? Let me in ya. No idea where this one was at. It took me too long to figure out how to get here. But it's okay. I found the CD, and we're one step closer to finishing this. I don't even know if this is entertaining to watch because it's so many jumps and cuts. But don't worry, it'll be worth it in the end. I promise. I promise. I shouldn't make promises. I think over here. There it is. Dude, I thought you were far enough. That's my bad. That's on me, dude. I thought you were far enough. I think we only need one more picture. Which means we're close to finishing that one. But I want to get the CDs first. I want to get the CDs first and then do that. Damn, it looks like there's so much in this area. Alright. Okay. Back we go. I can hear him coming, but I don't see him. Like, is he stopping above me? That's what I'm confused. Anytime I come into here and I call him, he just doesn't show up. Are you on your way? There he is. I'm just gonna stand back a little. Just gonna stand back a little. There he goes. But don't worry, he'll come back. I called him multiple times in different areas. Never mind. I lied. He won't come back. Hey, man. I'm just gonna hop in real quick. Just need to use your peepers to see them CDs. Oh. I thought it was there. Is it somewhere else in here? Is it this one? My bad. Wrong one. Wrong cutout. Wrong cutout. That's on me. I made an assumption. Alright, I have what I think is the last two locations. They were a little harder for me to find, even though it was basically spelled out exactly where I needed to go. But that's chill, that's fine, that's chill. This is not where I need to be, but I was just curious about it. I'm just gonna... Don't mind me. This is not where I need to be, but I was very curious. Very, very curious. Let me just... There we go. There we go. Love... I can't... Oh, there it is. I can't see. Excuse me, Mopbot. Back on our journey down. Don't do that. That lag stuff that you're doing right there, don't do that. Almost down. I probably didn't need to go and Freddy the entire way down. I can't see. I think it's this way? If I'm right, it's this way. This way. Yes. This is the way. There it is. There it is. Two lovely, lovely little collectibles for me. Oh, that's right. I have like 2 messages to read. Let me do that real quick. Missing. Security report. 12:24 a.m. Bonnie is seen leaving his green room in Rockstar Row, heading east towards the atrium. 2:40 a.m. Bonnie enters the East Arcade. 4:12 a.m. Bonnie enters Monty's Golf. And he never came out of there. Probably. Maintenance log. Chica feeding frenzy in the bakery won't turn off. Even when unplugged, the game just keeps running. There's no way it has that much residual charge. Alright. Now that's this area, but there's one more area I need to go to. I think it's further down. There's a charge around here, right? There's a charge around here, right? Maybe I went the wrong way. Maybe it was the other way. Because I need to find that charge for him. I don't feel safe right now. Is there a charge up here? There is. Oh, thank God there's a charge up here. I also think it might be the way we're supposed to go. Oh, yeah, this is the way. Doesn't this look familiar? Oh, isn't this just lovely? A lovely sight. And that, my friends, should be our very last CD. And then right around the corner should be the area we're trying to go into. Alright, Freddy, you ready? You ready, Freddy? We're about to unlock big secrets. This way. I think. This way? I think this way. Whoop. Yes. You see that square? We're going to that square. That square right there, that's a... Damn. Sucks to suck, man. Oh, I did not mean to exit. That's not what I meant to do. That whole exiting thing? Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Now this should be a secret door right here, of which I'm going to collect this first. Torn paper. And if we take a picture... Sorry, Freddy. It had to be done. Oh, look at this little area. Is that? Oh, it's the gang. Love that. Look at this little area. Okay. Here we go.
Hello, Vanessa.
This is what we're here for.
You look a little tired.
Vanessa?
Well, it's been a while since we last spoke. How's your anxiety been?
Great.
You did so well.
Are you going to
with your
answer,
company
Vanessa?
protocols when we first worked together. Are you still using those? Yes? Okay, good. Well, now I understand there's a new issue. It came on just recently, rather suddenly. Can you tell me about it?
Please do.
I've been doing my job.
There she is.
I come in and sit at my desk and do my work.
Yes,
I turned down the volume on my headset. I can't hear a
Your
thing. You
performance
guys can,
reviews
but
are
I
good.
can't.
But a routine check of your online history has revealed that you spent
There we
quite
go.
a bit of time with someone in an encrypted conversation.
Ooh.
We have transcripts, and I've read them.
I
But
thought
it's
these
not
were therapy
clear
logs.
What you're talking about in these conversations. I can't make sense of it. You must be getting something from these that I'm not getting, right?
These are not therapy logs. I thought these were
Talking
therapy
to
logs.
in these.
No one. Sometimes I talk with Lewis. He's in the marketing department. He's nice, I
Okay.
guess.
Yes, I see Lewis here.
Is this
But
before
there's
she went
someone
crazy?
else.
Do I have more? Or does it just
Good
play the... Oh,
morning.
no, okay, I have more.
Isn't it a pretty day?
Alright, we're going through all
No.
of them.
What's the matter? Oh, right. Too bright. I'll pull the shades.
Something
Better?
doesn't feel...
When the shades pulled,
Right.
it feels like we're in a cubbyhole or a cave. Yeah?
You are in a cubbyhole.
So you're not talking to me again today. This isn't all that productive, you know.
Ah.
Don't you think the sessions are more successful when you talk to me?
Freddy, there's some shit happening in here.
You know, everyone associated with this company gets performance reviews, right? When my sessions
Yes.
don't get results, my reviews aren't very good. If you don't want to talk for your own sake, how about for mine? You don't want me to get in trouble, do you? I could be put in
No.
the corner for a timeout. Yeah, you think that's funny, huh?
I don't know who's talking to her, but whoever it is does not sound very
Hi,
nice.
Go ahead. Sit down.
I don't know you. What happened to...
Oh, we'll get to know each other in no time. I've read through all your files, so I
This
feel
is a
like
new
we've been
person.
talking for weeks. I feel like I know your dad, too. Bill, right? Your dad's name was Bill?
I thought that it was indistinct muttering.
I'm sorry, what did you
Oh
say?
yeah. Oh yeah, she's in the process
I
of
try
going
to do
crazy.
what I'm supposed to do.
I know you do. Your supervisor notes that you follow instructions perfectly. Your
Uh-huh.
dad made you follow instructions, didn't he? I'm talking about the
Is this
custody
therapy?
battle between your mum and your dad. Your dad didn't play fair, did he? He
Is this
used to make
therapy?
your mum look bad in court. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Do you
I'm
want to
sorry.
talk about
I'm
how that
confused.
felt? I suppose I don't need you to tell me it felt bad to have a parent scare you into saying things that weren't true.
I think that
He
this
manipulated
is
you.
therapy,
It wasn't
but
your
I thought it
fault.
was related to
It's
the
really
job.
sad, but it's common for one parent to use their child to hurt the other parent. I know your mum after
Oh.
she lost the custody case.
I think I know what that static meant.
What happened to her had nothing to do with you, even though it was your testimony that did it. Was that testimony true? No, I didn't think so. But your dad is to blame, not you.
Okay. So are these therapy sessions, or is this like work therapy?
You're not going to talk to me?
No.
What's the problem? Oh, the
We're
flowers?
ignoring you again. Flowers.
Yes, these are particularly fragrant today, aren't they? I'll move them.
What kind of flowers are they?
Now, let's see. What are you looking at? You're amazingly alert, aren't you? All right.
You better not be
Well,
looking at me.
I'd like to have you tell me about yourself, but I can see that you're
You
not
better not
going
be
to
looking
do
at me.
that. Or are you? All right then. If you aren't going to talk to me, I'll just go by these notes.
So
You
it's
just sit there
mainly
and
the
be
other
comfy.
person talking, not very much Vanessa. Got
Or
it.
not. That chair doesn't really fit you, does it?
This chair?
Well, this
Or
won't
this
take long.
chair?
Let's see. Your previous counselor is no longer available. Does that bother you? No? You don't look surprised to see me sitting here instead of your last therapist.
I mean,
Well, then, let's
they
get
didn't
to
really,
it.
Vanessa didn't really like her last one.
I'll
It's
admit that some
it's
of what's
fine.
in your file is a little surprising. Overall, you don't come across as a troublemaker. But if you read between the lines, it's clear that you have a little rebellious side.
Well, maybe
right?
don't read between lines.
And I'm surprised by your knowledge of computers. You're something of a phenom. Do you know what that word means?
No, I
It
honestly
means
don't.
You have unusual skill, like a hacker. I assume you know what a hacker is. Yes? Do you think of yourself as a hacker?
Have you been hacking? Is that how she's taking over the... Ah!
Good morning, Vanessa.
Snooze.
Let's jump right
Medicine
in,
time.
shall we? I got a message last night about you, and I have to be honest. It was upsetting.
I'll take medicine in a minute.
Apparently,
I want to get
the
through these
IT
first.
department has
Actually,
put together
I
a
brought it in
pretty
here.
lengthy
I can take it now.
report
You guys listen.
chronicling non-job
You guys
related
listen.
communications that have been coming to your computer. The fact that you're still doing something obviously not work-related on the job is disturbing enough. But what bothers me about what I read is that the messages you're getting seem very manipulative in nature. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I get a lot of messages from friends. I like when Lewis writes to me. He's funny.
I'm
Oh,
not
we still like
talking
Lewis?
About Lewis.
We still
You
like
know
Lewis.
who I'm talking about. Why won't you open up about it?
Who are we talking about? Because,
What
I
you
don't
might
know.
not know is that this person who's been sending you messages has been hacking into your personal files too.
Oh.
These are the same files I have here. These
And
files are full of details about your life.
it's changing the
Do you know
details?
what that means?
I'm not in the tech department. I just type on the computers.
I know
Oh, but
that.
you do a little more than that.
But what matters here is that this person who is contacting you knows a lot about you.
Lots
Hi,
of people
Freddy.
know more than I do.
Hi, Freddy.
Sometimes I need to listen.
Yep, we can hear her just getting worse and worse throughout
Good
these.
morning. It's good to meet you. I've read your file, so I'm up to speed on what you and your previous therapists have worked on.
That's someone new now. How many new therapists are you gonna
can
have?
have a candy. I'll have one too.
Please don't talk with that in your mouth.
You look chill sitting there like that. Not a care in the world, huh?
Yeah, please
All
do
right.
not talk with that in your mouth.
I'd like to
It's
start
gonna be
by talking
disgusting.
about your parents. What happened to them and you was tragic. But when I looked through the notes, I didn't get a sense that you've processed that emotionally. When I read your account of what happened, it came across as, well, more of an objective rather than a subjective narrative.
I have a question.
Oh, sorry.
I have a
You don't know
question,
what that
pick me.
means, do you?
Um,
What I mean is that
Why
the
do
way
all
you
of
told
these-
the story is more like you were reading something from a book than you were talking about your own past.
I'll let her finish.
That makes me think you've cut yourself
I'll let her
off
finish.
from it. Is that right? Not sure? Well, I see in
I
your
will let
file
her
that
finish.
You spend a lot of time by yourself and are good at self-dialogue. You know what I mean?
Self-dialogue.
Asking
No.
yourself questions and getting
Oh,
answers.
talking to yourself. I do that all the
So
time.
Maybe you should ask yourself how you really feel about your past.
Yeah,
Maybe you
I
should
do
give
that all the
yourself a
time.
chance to
Talking to
really
myself.
look at what happened and let yourself be upset about it, so you can let it go.
Yeah, why do all of these therapists or, like, counselors sound condescending and, just uninterested in Vanessa getting better?
Would you like a candy? Butterscotch today.
No, thank you. Those have 35 calories apiece.
Well, they taste good to me.
Fair enough. I like butterscotch. Butterscotch is great,
Okay.
actually.
I thought we could do
Very
something
sweet,
today that will
tasty.
help us get to know one another better. It looks like you've never taken an ink blot test,
Ooh.
right? No?
The
Okay.
very famous
Then
ink
I'm
block
going
test.
to show you some ink
Blot.
blots, like this
Blot.
one. And I want you to tell me the first thing it makes you think of. Here we
Bunny.
go. What do you see here?
A treehouse.
A treehouse.
It does look sort of like a treehouse, doesn't it? Do you like treehouses?
I like to sit outside and read.
That's
Kind of
good.
like when we sat
Now,
outside and ate
what
ice
about this
cream
one?
under the tree.
A beetle.
Really?
Beetle.
Looks like a face to me. That's very interesting.
Like, I'm over here trying to analyze her myself through these things. Because I got what?
Have you thought more
I got
about
too
what
many
we
more
talked
of
about?
these. Not that I
In
don't
the
want to
last
learn more
session,
about
You
Vanessa,
told me you were sad and scared
But
about what happened to you.
at the
I
same time,
suggested you write
it's
down
so long.
exactly what made you so sad and scared.
I'm trying to
Did
pay
you do
attention. I
that?
really am.
You know, I work with people of all ages, from little kids to the very elderly, and everyone reacts to tragedy differently. Tragedy always leads to a feeling of loss. It's a hole that feels funny, right? Yeah. So, if you could process those feelings, how do you think it would affect your fantasies? Would you keep them in the way
Badly?
they
Oh, do short ones like that.
are? What are you doing?
Nah.
Oh, you like those? I do too.
What are
smell
they?
So sweet, don't they?
Look, what are they?
Apparently, the janitor on this floor has a garden and has been putting
Oh,
bouquets
flowers,
in the
flowers.
offices here for years.
Flowers?
Do you ever grow
Right.
things? No?
I work a lot.
I know
So is
you
she
do.
like shaking her
Maybe
head
more
yes
than
or
you
no
should.
to these answers? Because she
More
doesn't
free time would do
verbally.
good.
I hit myself in the
Do you
face
have
right
a
now.
hobby? No? Perhaps
She
we
doesn't
could find one
verbally
for you,
answer
like
very
a
often.
sport. No?
No.
I have a craft space in my basement. Maybe I could come up with something you could learn to do.
I don't
Here?
like dark basements.
Do you not like darker basements because it reminds you of this room?
I'd say make yourself comfortable.
I got,
but
what,
I
6
think
more?
you already are. It looks like
I
you
think
could
I have
take
6
a
more.
nap. That's a nice chair, isn't it?
This chair?
According to
It's a
these
good chair.
message logs,
That looks
been
like a nice
working
chair.
pretty late over the last couple of weeks, or not working. Are you ready to talk about who you're interacting with? From what I can see here, the interaction is getting more serious. Is it distracting you from your work?
My work is important.
See, what I want to know is
There's a
how they know that
non-disclosure
she's
agreement.
interacting with this person. Like, how do they know?
Good morning, Vanessa.
They're just saying that they know, but they're not.
Well, I can't blame you for looking out the window instead of listening to me. It's a gorgeous day, isn't
Was
it?
that the sound of her looking
like
out the
the blue
window? Because it
sky.
didn't sound
So do
correct.
I. Now, let's
What
see
is that
we can
sound?
get done on this nice sunny day. Okay, here we go. I know part of your job requires you to do online
Freddie.
searches.
Freddie, I'm
but
getting bored.
routine audit of your search history has revealed that you're doing a little private searching
Freddie.
on company time. Is that right?
Must be
I
right.
get breaks.
That's true. So, on your breaks, it looks like you were shopping for a costume.
What kind of
You
costume?
purchased some fake fur material. What are you gonna make?
Mayhaps a bunny costume?
What was that? Did you say the costume is a secret? Why
I
is
really
that?
wish it wasn't such a one-sided
I can't
conversation.
talk about this. He said he would always be watching. He could be here, or there, or
Oh.
anywhere in between.
That's.
Are you talking about your dad?
No, we're talking
Have
about
these
William
feelings come
Afton.
up again? I hate sounding like a broken record, but this is something you really need to resolve if you're ever going to be happy.
Well, you're not helping.
I compartmentalized him. He's locked away.
Apparently not.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't just ignore an issue. You have to face your memory of the experiences and process them so you can let it go.
Well, you're supposed to be
So
helping
you
her
don't
do
get
that.
triggered anymore. You can use this sort of self-dialogue to release these things.
I don't like doing that.
Why not?
Well, okay. We'll get back to that. I'd really like to know something about this costume. What's it for?
Prancing around, being happy, stealing children.
I understand you'll be transferring to a different location soon.
Almost done.
I'll
Almost
be sorry
done.
to see you go. I think we've been making progress, don't you?
Definitely.
You can request to come back and speak with me more on your own time, though. Did you know that? Our sessions don't have to be company mandated. I have all sorts of clients,
Okay.
Vanessa. I don't just work with
Oh,
corporations.
I forgot I
I
snoozed
work
that.
with individuals and small
Get rid of that.
groups. I even work in schools. I'm wherever I'm needed.
I'm needed somewhere else now. Thank you.
Do you want to inform us where this elsewhere is?
When I'm getting to know a new
13.
client, I like to start by finding out directly from them what they like to do.
Is that another
How
one?
do you spend all the time you have?
Is that 4?
Nothing. Well, how do you feel about sports? You like sports? Yeah? No? Oh, I get it.
So that's
you
a
like
4th
to
one.
watch them, but not play them. You like being inside, don't you? I get that.
You're
Lots of
making a
weird
lot of
stuff outdoors,
assumptions
isn't
right
there?
now.
Yeah, I understand. Well, I hate to do this right off the bat, but I've been directed to ask you
Are we
about
gonna
this.
ask about the person you've been speaking with again?
Apparently, I'm the 4th therapist you've had.
4th, got
And
it.
apparently, all
I
3
was
of
right.
your former therapists have gone missing. Or 2 of them are missing. I don't want to scare you, but I have to tell you that one of them was found dead.
Suspicious.
That doesn't seem to upset you. Well, then I guess I'll go ahead and tell you that the woman's body was pretty messed up. It looked like it
Okay.
was mangled by machinery.
No
That doesn't
offense,
bother you either?
but nobody suspects her at this
It's all
point?
pretty strange, I think. I'm not clear on the circumstances. Apparently, the police don't have any evidence.
Okay, but wouldn't they have
How does all
suspicions
of
at this point?
make you feel? Maybe I should be watching my back. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay, shall we
you
move on
should.
to something lighter?
This lady's dying in the next few. I hope we get to
Do you
hear
know
it.
a place called Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex?
Yes.
I'll take your silence as a yes. And besides,
She works
I know
there.
you know it, because the technicians who work for Pizzaplex know you. Or rather, I guess it would be better to say that they think they do. They report that they've caught you on camera, or at least it appears to be you.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to say about that? Well, the techs are convinced that you've hacked into their system many times.
So was she not working
Although,
there yet?
I'll admit I don't see any proof here. Seems like they have more of a gut feeling than fact. But apparently, the hacks are causing all kinds of problems.
Okay. So apparently Vanny is
You get a kick out of that?
really good at
The
hacking.
idea of techs running around like
Or I
chickens
guess
with their heads
Vanessa.
cut off? Yeah, that's a funny image, isn't it? But seriously, I have to say that I think it's weird that you'd spend so much time in such a busy, social place. You seem like more of a loner to me. Lots of time by yourself instead of with
Okay.
friends. Lots of time talking to yourself.
These are terrible counselors.
Is it the electronics you like? I saw in your file that
These
you've
are
developed
really
software
bad
programs that
counselors.
talk to
I
you
do
and
not
repeat
blame her for
phrases,
not getting
right?
better. They were not
The
helping.
program asks you questions and prompts you for responses. It's kind of like your own self-therapy, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Another way of talking to yourself to work things out, right? When I saw some of your recent encrypted conversation logs, that's what I thought I was looking at. It felt like I was watching someone go back and forth in their own head.
That's
But
what it
the
looked
techs
like.
found something that's different than that. When
What'd
I
they
read
find?
what they found, at first, I thought I was looking at more examples of you just talking with yourself. Then I realized it was different. When I study this, it sounds like there is someone else responding to you. Who is it?
Is this possibly Vanny? Possibly William? We don't know.
I saw some ink
2
blot
more to go.
test results in your file. I like ink blot tests.
That's 5. That makes
You wanna
5.
do one? Yes? Okay. How about this one?
What you see? What do we see?
What do you see?
What do we all see, huh?
What? You want to hold it? Okay.
A mask.
You think it's a mask? It reminds you of a mask? Like a disguise? Yeah, I can see that. You like
Okay.
the idea of being disguised? Disguises let you be sort of invisible, don't they? You can get away with almost anything when you're invisible, can't you?
This one sounds almost a little more sincere than the other
you
ones
like
did.
that idea? Huh?
But it's kind of she's
Well,
kind of
okay.
talking to her like
Moving
she's a
on.
child.
I have
And
another
she's not a
report
child.
we need to talk about.
Okay.
Apparently, the techs were reviewing communications going in and out of this building, and they came across some interesting things.
Tell me what those interesting
They say
things
you were
were.
in communication with someone. Or maybe
Again,
something.
they need to
Pretty
stop
strange.
asking about this
What do
someone
you think about that?
before they find out.
Nothing? Well, the techs say it looked to them like it was an attempt to manipulate you, or maybe to lure you somewhere.
It would seem so.
There.
Possibly
that's better.
down?
On this side of the desk, I can see your eyes. The thing is, when I read the communications, I get something different out of them.
Okay. What do you get out of them?
I don't think you're being manipulated here. I think you're the one doing the manipulating. No comment?
Okay.
Huh?
Elaborate, expound.
Then how about this? I have this still shot the techs pulled from the security footage that recorded you in the Pizzaplex.
Okay. So their
That's you,
first bit of
isn't it?
evidence actually in the Pizzaplex, right?
I know this image is distorted, but I think it looks like you. And you're not alone here. You're talking to someone. Or something. It's hard to tell. What are those things? They almost look
What do
like
they look
rabbit ears. What? You find
I'm
that
just-
amusing?
My God.
Well, I guess it is.
One more, right? Last
I
one.
got another message from the techs at the Pizzaplex.
Well, tell me about
I'm
it.
afraid it's about you again.
Okay.
The techs have been
I still think
struggling
it's
to
crazy
fix
that
some
nobody
serious
did anything
glitches
about
with
any
the
of this.
robots. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong, except that it's making the robots more eerie than entertaining. You like that? Eerie instead of entertaining? Thanks, but it's really not that funny.
They need to stop asking her if she likes
Apparently,
things.
the glitch extended beyond the robots. It went system-wide. It began infecting all the machines, and when the techs traced the glitch back to its origin,
It traced
led
back
them
to
to
you. Yet she's not
I'm not going to
fired.
pretend
She's
to
not
understand
punished.
everything
She
I'm
hasn't
reading here,
had
but
any
what I
law
get is
enforcement
that
involved.
The system-wide glitch was like a cascade that was broadcasting a very dangerous message. While the techs were trying to reprogram the system to remove the glitch, the source of the glitch shifted. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not all that familiar with computer programming, so I might get this wrong, but what I understand is that the glitch stopped being a glitch and turned into an intentional set of subroutines that were aimed at creating the same thing the glitch created.
Okay.
Those subroutines seem to have come
This is
from
going
you.
over my head.
Can you explain that? Listen, I'm on your side here. Our sessions are just between you and me. The techs can't prove what they think, so you're not in trouble. I just thought you
shouldn't
could tell
she
me
be?
what you're trying to do. Maybe if we could get to the bottom of that, it could help you.
She's dead after
What do
this
you
one.
think?
Sorry, lady.
Still not talking?
Yeah,
Why?
you're dead.
Well, then let's do this.
Unfortunately.
Why don't we talk about the research I did in your past? Shall we?
You have more?
Some therapists think they should only focus on information they get from their clients, but some therapists, like me,
Okay.
think it's helpful to find out about clients from other sources.
Haven't
Wanna
the
guess
others
what
been
I
doing
found
that
out
too,
when
though?
I looked into the tragedy of your past. All that stuff about your parents.
About your parents? Yeah. This isn't
You
new.
aren't even gonna look at me? Fine.
We've already
You can
talked
look
about
at the
this.
floor all you want,
Okay. Floor.
but it won't change the fact that none of what you said in your file about your parents was true. The truth is,
Oh.
you had great parents. A great childhood.
Oh.
Why did you lie? Look at me.
Why did she lie?
Tell me why you lied. You... Well, I can understand why you might feel angry about the way I just confronted you.
Wait, what's
Why don't
happening?
we come back to this another day? You're shaking your head as though that's not going to happen.
Because you're dying next. Okay. Was that worth all of the pain of finding this location and all of the CDs? I'll let you guys choose that. I'm definitely gonna put like a timestamp into how long this thing is, because that took quite some time. Excuse me, I would like to come out. Thank you. Yeah, that took a lot of time to finish. And this is just me personally, don't think it was really all that worth it. I enjoy learning more about Vanessa. I love that. I wish it was more of a thing where it was scattered around. Where we had the option to find these things out and about, so I wouldn't have to just sit here and hear the entire thing all at once. Hearing the entire thing all at once is a little draining. Just a little draining. It's hard to keep my attention. But no, that's interesting. Maybe a different time. I have one more thing that I want to do in this video. One more thing. And I won't bore you with making my way all the way over there. I'll go ahead and cut to it. I believe our last guy should be down here. Looking for Foxy. I think he's in this area somewhere. Is that him? Is that the one we're looking for? I think it's this one. Is it you? Oh, you know, well, it's this one back here, but technically I still got it, so we're good to go. This is our last thing to do up at the top. We don't even have to leave the theater area. Man, I wish I could sprint. Up at the top up here, where the poster's at, that's where we're going. And then we should be all done. I think we're done after this. I don't think I want to do anything else with Security Breach. Yeah. Yeah. It just opens right up. Do you see this, Freddy? Freddy, you see this? Oh. This is not an ending. I thought it was an ending. I thought this was an ending. I don't think it is. This is where Sun and Moon come from. How interesting. Would you look at that? Nice little collectible. Oop, gotta restart that. A golden arcade conspiracy. Let me open up whatever this one is. Our lovely golden moon. Can I play this? I can. Oh, this is that other one. Oh, that makes so much more sense now. Arcade conspiracy. Oh, and torn paper. I never looked at that. It is there, but you can't see. Alone in the dark, I found the key. Exit interview, they are working together. The arcades, they are hiding something. The glitches glitch them all at the same time. Then the princess will recognize me. She's testing me. I am not yet worthy. The others are protecting it. Let me stay. I am so close. Just one more night, please. I can save the princess. I wonder who that is. Interesting. Interesting. Well, is there anything else here for me? Man, wish I could get up here. I want to go this way. Let me back into the daycare. I love the daycare. Huh. I think that's where we're gonna leave it. Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it. I thought that this was an ending. It's not. Maybe it leads to an ending, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm good. I've enjoyed it. I'm actually happy leaving it here. The next thing we'll be doing is Ruin, and then I think we're technically out. I think that's the end of the line for us. But no, this has been very nice. I wish the CDs would have been a little bit quicker. I definitely didn't enjoy them as much as I thought I was going to. But hey, lore. We love a good bit of lore. No, this was great. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed every second of this, even though it was frustrating, and I will say it doesn't very much feel finished. I wish that it was a little more polished, a little more finished. But it was still a delight to play. I still really enjoyed it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, I clicked my camera. I flashed my own eyes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like the video. If you want to see more, then subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.